Today, we're going to dive into a plant that has a truly legendary history of healing. I mean, we're talking about a remedy that's been trusted for thousands of years. And what's so cool is that modern science is finally catching up to what ancient cultures seem to have known all along. So, what if I told you that one single plant could help with some of our most common and, let's be honest, most frustrating health issues? Things happening on the inside and the outside. It's a pretty big claim, right? Well, let's dig into it. So this is it. Meet aloe vera. This incredible plant has been a core part of traditional medicine for millennia, and it's been valued by all sorts of cultures for its amazing ability to support our overall health and vitality. Okay, so let's start with the problem. Let's talk about the daily battles our bodies are constantly fighting. I mean, from the wear and tear of a stressful life to just nagging digestive issues, our bodies are always up against something. And we're talking about some really common stuff here. Think about that persistent inflammation you might get from something like IBS, or the awful feeling of heartburn, or stubborn skin problems, or even just how stress can literally tie your stomach in knots. These are the kinds of battles where a natural solution could be a total game changer. So, if those are the problems, what's the solution? Well, we're going to look at one that has seriously stood the test of time. This isn't some new health fad, you guys. This is a remedy with a history as rich as its healing powers. Get this. For 4,000 years, people have been turning to aloe vera. It's even mentioned in the Bible for its healing properties. Native Americans used it specifically to help with stomach and intestinal problems. And now, today, modern science is finally doing the research that proves what these cultures knew all along. This quote just nails it. A complete medicine chest. It's not a one-trick pony. The versatility of this plant is just incredible, with over 200 different active components all working together. All right, so how does it actually work? Let's get under the hood a little bit and look at the science that makes this plant such an amazing solution. The real magic is in these things called polysaccharides. Now, don't let the name intimidate you. Just think of them as these long strings of sugars all linked up. These strings are what give the gel its incredible power to soothe inflammation and help our body's tissues heal and regenerate. It's pretty cool stuff. Okay, but here's something that is absolutely crucial to understand. Not all parts of the aloe leaf are the same. The inner gel, that's the good stuff. That's where you find those amazing polysaccharides. But the tough outer rind, that contains a bitter compound called aloine, which is a really strong irritant and laxative. And that difference is everything. And that brings us right to our next point, why choosing the right kind of aloe is the absolute best solution. Because of that major difference between the gel and the rind, how the aloe is processed literally determines if it's going to help you or hurt you. So this is what you really want to see, a careful gel-only filleting process. It starts with waiting 4 whole years for the plant to even mature. Then, that tough outer rind is hand-peeled to get rid of all that harsh aloin. And what you're left with is just the pure, potent inner gel. That's how you know you're getting all the benefits without any of the nasty side effects. See, it all comes down to purity. It's so important. That's why you should always look for products that meet the standards of the International Aloe Science Council. It's pretty much your best guarantee that you're getting the real deal, a high-quality product with active aloe vera, not just some expensive, watered-down junk. All right, now for the proof. And honestly, this next part is one of the most powerful and frankly surprising benefits that makes aloe vera such a fantastic choice for your health. Just think about that for a second. We've talked about how it soothes and heals, which is amazing. But what if its greatest power is actually as a helper? 200%. Just let that number sink in. What in the world could that be referring to? That's what it means. When you take vitamin C or vitamin E with aloe vera gel, your body absorbs them 200% better. Think about that. Aloe is the only known supplement that can do this for both vitamins. It doesn't just work by itself. It makes your other supplements work so much better. It's the ultimate team player. So when you put it all together, you can see why it's so much more than just a simple remedy. It's really a foundational element for your wellness. It helps you absorb other nutrients, it soothes your gut, it supports your immune system, and it even helps calm the physical side effects of stress. If you need a simple way to remember all of its benefits, just think of it like this. It's a first aid kit straight from nature, ready to help with everything from burns on the outside to inflammation and irritation on the inside. And that really leaves us with one last question to think about. If you could add just one natural element to boost your entire wellness routine, knowing that it not only solves problems on its own, but also makes everything else work better, well, aloe vera makes a pretty powerful case for being that one thing. Thanks for joining us today.